This is Valley Sounds on 89.3 Huntsville, a show dedicated to music created and performed here in the Tennessee Valley. It's your girl JQ, and I'm your host tonight. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl JQ. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for listening. I have my boy Marquis in the studio today.
Hey, how y'all doing?
And I'm super excited. So we're going to get things started. We're going to kick off by going ahead and letting you do the station ID and sound off.
Definitely,
ready?
Definitely.
All right, go.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Marquis Green. I'm chilling here with my girl JQ with Valley Sounds on WLRH 89.3 Huntsville.
Wow! That was
right?
nice.
Yeah.
First take on the first take.
Okay, you done? We done? All right.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
My bad. Sorry.
I got a few questions I want to ask.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So let's just jump right on in, Marquis. You got a new project coming out.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk like 2 seconds about it. Give me the info.
Okay. The new project is called Pulse. It is my debut album. Even though I've done EPs before, mixtapes before, this is the first time that I really got to live in the studio, per se. And it's the first time that I was able to see all of my ideas be implemented musically. I have full control over the lyric content. I was in the studio working on the tracks with producers, and I had some real nice people. I'll put it like that, just delicately, that helped me to facilitate my ideas and make them come to life. So yeah.
How long have you been working on this project?
I started working on it somewhat. I had an idea about 6 years ago, and within the 6 years that it was, formulating and coming together, I had a couple things happen that made me question if I should even do music. So, you kind of get to a point where you don't believe in yourself as much as you thought you did at one point. And, grace of God, my family, my friends, I just had people around me who supported me and made me kind of come back to believing like this is my calling. This is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to do it.
Well, you know what? I'm on their side. I've heard you sing from years ago until even now. And when I'm telling you, I love your sound. You're awesome, Marquis. Keep on doing whatever you're doing. The music world needs you. How did it come together for you? What really made you just really want to dive into Pulse? And how did you put it together?
Trying to think of the nutshell answer here. What I would say is that within my music 6 years before, all right, so I was coming from a place where I wanted to be current. I wanted my music to sound just like everybody else's sounded, and I wasn't being authentic. I wasn't being myself. I was trying to create this artist to please other people instead of being the person that I am, and so just through conversation and whatnot, talking with my family, that's where I go to first. That's like my go-to, especially my mom. My mom is always that person, you got to relate to her. If she don't get it, then I'm not going to do it. That's just how I am. But it just got to a point where I needed to find myself. And me, I think that my music changed as soon as I wanted to be transparent. When my messages became transparent, that's when my writing became easier, because I was talking from experience. I was talking from a point where I felt what I was writing. So if nobody else felt it, it was talking to me. So that's basically how it started, how I started writing this album in particular. And it's really just a collection of my favorite songs throughout the years.
Oh,
I write a lot.
Nice. If you had to give some word of advice to someone in the music industry about being steadfast and producing a project from beginning, even thought and imagination, to the very end, what would, 2 pieces of advice be?
I would say remain yourself through the entire project, throughout the process, rather. Remain yourself, meaning stand strong in your beliefs, because everybody has ideas, everybody has opinions, and it's not to say they're wrong, but everybody has opinions and ideas on what you should do versus the ideas and opinions of yourself. You see the vision, and it's not anybody else's job to get that vision. It's yours. So you have to stay steadfast in your belief and stay grounded and know that what you're doing is worth the cause. And then my other bit of opinion, get used to no. Get used to no. And not saying like take no and I'm sad, I can't do it no more. But be used to somebody saying like this isn't for me or I don't like that and stuff like that, because I went from, I won't say the year, I went from a talent show being the height of this is where I wanted to do music, and I had so many yes people around me that when I found somebody who said no, I was instantly like crushed. Didn't know what to do. I thought they were hating, and they weren't. They were right. I needed somebody to kind of bring me down so I could see, you know, you can't surround yourself with people who tell you what you want to hear. Surround yourself with people who will be honest with you. So as soon as I started doing that, I got a lot of no's, but at the same time, some yeses started coming, and that's when you start, all right, I'm doing something. That's what, I got radio play because of that. You know, so it's just, you just got to stay the course, be yourself.
I think that as a person of music, someone in production, you know, like yourself, I know you do a little producing too.
I attempt.
There are so many different aspects of music that it requires to produce a CD. What are your two most, if someone was producing a CD, what are the two most important aspects that you definitely want to make sure you take your time and have good quality content for?
Okay. It's twofold, but it fits together.
Okay.
What I would say is that when you're producing a project, when you're working on a project from start to finish, it's the sound, it's what works sonically. You have to have something that, if I played it on the crappiest set of speakers versus the best speakers in any studio ever, it has to have that same sound, that same vibe everywhere you go. If it doesn't, then your project is poorly mixed, maybe not even mastered. And I'm not saying everybody needs to, you know, spend millions and millions. I'm just saying save up, invest in yourself. Instead of, you know, everybody has a makeshift studio somewhere. That doesn't necessarily mean every makeshift studio is for you. So save up, believe in what you're doing. And then secondly is the song, it's the lyrics. I'm very big, I don't know if anybody listening to my music will know and tell you that I'm very lyric based, meaning that I like stories. And the reason being is that's what I was raised on. So that's what I want my kids to be raised on. I want them to hear songs with stories and motivations, and you know, I want that for just music in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think those are the two.
You have played in just about every venue, sang in just about every venue locally.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your suggestion on how to make a good live performance? Because, you know, I automatically assume, and I may be wrong, but if you're playing in all these different venues and everybody wants you to be on the ticket with them, whether it's a free show or a paid show, there's got to be some secret to performing live, especially getting your fans local to support you on that.
Yeah. Local support is interesting. Saying that people here will come up to you and say, I support you, I love what you're doing, I'm watching you, you know, but then when it's time to show, that's when, oh man, I couldn't make it, I got flat, I drowned yesterday, I don't know what's going on with my life, that kind of thing. So you run into all types of, excuses from people. True support doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be there. True support is the person who hits you right after to ask you how it went and to critique something that they might have saw in the video. Hey, my thing, which I'm telling on myself, but I hide behind mic stands. That's where I'm the most comfortable. It's almost like it's a wall right here, so I don't have to worry about what people are looking at, and I don't have to move. As soon as I move, I'm out of my comfort zone. But that's my challenge. You know, what makes a good performer, a live performance, would just be somebody who loves what they're doing and has fun when they're on stage. That's where it comes in. That's the only thing for any genre, no matter what it is. If you have fun, it's going to be dope.
Do you practice before live sets?
I practiced on the way in.
Oh!
I practice
What you
everywhere
practice
I go.
for? Were you going to give me something live? Go.
Oh, no, I'm not singing, but I mean, I could do that, though. I can
Thought
do
I
that.
had him on the spot,
Look,
ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Look, don't tempt me.
I'm tempted.
Okay, you're right. Okay.
1 minute. Go.
If you don't mind, may I steal your time? I'm not gonna try to game ya. No, lady, just wanna get to know ya. Yeah, baby. And yeah, so
Oh,
it's sample, I suppose. You know.
nice. Very nice. But I love your sound. Your sound is awesome. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, so much for this interview. I've learned a lot about you that I didn't know. And I'm sure people that are tuning in are learning a lot about you too. Is there anything that you would like to leave our listeners or those people that are tuning in about you or about your new project?
Yeah. What I'll say is that my album is coming in September 2nd. That's when it officially drops. It'll be available on every single platform. However, September 1st is my release party. That's where everybody can come out, get a sample, see some live entertainment. I have performing for me TC, who is of Coffee House Poets. She's dope. Alex
dope.
Banks, who is a saxophonist around here who needs to blow up faster than anything I've ever seen in my life. And then Noel Gourdine, who is also a national recording artist. So I've just been blessed to encounter these people, and I want more people to come out and support not only myself, but them, because they need that, you know?
Yeah. It's great that we all support one another, and I think that the ecosystem in Huntsville, Alabama is definitely due for a pulse up on local support. And so this is the reason for Valley Sound, so we can get you guys out and share the greatness of what we have right here in Huntsville. Hey, this has been your girl, JQ, and you're listening to Valley Sound on WLRH 89.3. Thanks for listening, and thanks for tuning in.